What was your first exposure to hip hop? Was it American at once?
Definitely, man, definitely. So, I remember. You probably remember, bro, that show 345 Live. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, bro. So it would have been the
Yeah.
late 80s, early 90s. They did like a rap special. And I remember one of the songs they featured was Young MC Principal's Office.
Oh,
And like for me, that's like a real throwback to when I was young. And there was a Will Smith song as well. And I know that's sort of it's a bit laughable in terms of the art, but yeah, he was the first rapper to ever win a Grammy. So he was popping back. This was before the Fresh Prince, and he had a song on that feature as well. And I was like, damn, it's pretty cool. And then it sort of grew from there. My brother was hugely influential in terms of myself. So he's 4 years older than me, 3.5 years older than me. So whatever he was into, I was into, and he was actually a really good singer. So he was more into R&B.
wow.
But yeah. So was I. Jodeci, Boys to Men.
R&B was big.
Yeah, it was all kind of one thing, and like people that were listening to, I don't know, Jodeci was also listening to the Snoop Dogg album, kind of thing. So it kind of went hand in hand back then, and that was so early '90s, definitely the early '90s for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's choice. That's choice.
A lot of us can relate to that time period, like everything was new and exciting.
We can rave on all day about.
Mom, I want some baggy pants. Why? Because they're wearing them. Yeah, but you look stupid. Nah, I don't look stupid. It was just, it was like, things changed, man. It was cool. It was cool to be a part of. Like, even a small part of was cool.
So there was that, the offshore influences here and there. And what about New Zealand back in the days? Aotearoa hip hop back in the day.
Man.
What was your first one of those that you bumped into?
I kind of missed that, initial wave with Etu and Upper Heart Posse. But I do remember Upper Heart Posse having a song on the Once Warriors soundtrack, and I think Gifted and Brown, Three the Hard Way, Hip Hop Holiday. Like, that song was massive. It was huge. Like, I'm pretty sure it topped the charts. And I think on the home front, that was my first semblance of, wow, these guys are really doing it. It's really cool.
There was so much music going on from everywhere back then, eh? But
it was. You often didn't
had to come into it somehow.
Yeah, and it took a while. Obviously, remember Culture from the R&B side of things. Purest Form. I mean, a lot of us probably first heard Purest Form on the Rainbow's End ad. Yeah,
we did.
Man. So like, it was interesting, but I think the real breakout, in my opinion, was when Shay Fu parted from Supergroove, linked up with DLT, and made Chains. Like, Chains was a game changer in like '96, I believe it was, because in '96, I think that was when a lot of the hip hop that I sort of was listening to previous sort of really started to kick. Nas released If I Ruled the World, because I didn't hear Illmatic. I was 12, So when I was 14 and I heard If I Ruled the World, and the Fugees had really started kicking when The Score dropped the year before, so it had Lauryn Hill on it.
Wow.
So there was big exposure there. Bone Thugs released Crossroads, and we all remember how big that was. Woo-Ha, Busta Rhymes released Woo-Ha that year. So to see a New Zealand artist come through with a producer like DLT, like legendary hip hop producer, just cornerstone of New Zealand hip hop, really. And Shay, we all knew Shay from Supergroove. See, for me, I remember watching the video, it didn't click straight away. It's like, yo, that's the dude. Yeah, it like took me a few listens and watches. Like, yo, I'm sure that's the guy from Supergroove. And it was just crazy. And like, I know it's a bit of a laughing point as well, but even like Coolio was the man back then. They Hit 'Em High from the Space Jam soundtrack. I always thought that song was dope. And
what a collab that was.
What a collab. And like, for me, there were so many big names on there, but my favorite verse was LL. Like, LL's verse is so good on that. And so pairing all of these things up with a local that was doing it on that level was cool for us, for our generation to see that. So that would be, 3 the Hard Way Shake Through for me was my first time I was able to identify like that we did have a foothold in hip hop music in this country, which was cool.
Word.